Hey guys, welcome back for another custom minifigure video. This is like all my Lego Umbrella Academy customs, which is a lot. I'm gonna start breaking down the figures soon. If you like this video and like want to see more custom minifigure videos, like I might do one like every Saturday. Just say so in the comments below, like which character or what group you want me to do. So let's get started with the video. First off, we have Ben, or the horror, number 6, or whatever you want to call him. I use this hair from, it comes on a lot of different minifigures. I use this one on Poe Dameron, but it also comes on some Lego City people. I used that head from Bruce Banner, because on this side I think it really looks like Ben. I wish there was just a slightly darker skin tone, but not like what everyone else is using. That torso, arms, and hands are all from Bruce Banner. The same minifigure that I got this from, and so were the legs. But I think the part that a lot of people don't really do is his tentacles. It's not that it's coming out too far, it's just that like I have like a sort of multicolored tentacles that's coming out of his stomach, and I think that looks really good. If you don't have them all facing the same way, it looks a lot better, like for throwing around people, like it normally comes out. So let's do a tutorial on this. So this back piece, like those 4 clips, are from an Outrider. It's supposed to go on the back, but I used it on the front, and I think that works really well. And I added these little green tentacles, which you can get from the City of Sticks set that's over there, or you can just order the pieces, singular. And that's it for this minifigure. It was really simple, but I really think that works for the tentacles that are coming out of his stomach from the Kraken that he's summoning through a portal under his stomach. So, next up is Klaus. I use this hair from Harry Potter, or you can use like the Jay's hair from Lego Ninjago, but I don't have that. I use that head. This head I think works really well. Not a lot of other people use it, but I think this one works really well because it gets the beard right, and it has the little purplish circles under the eyes. And that's the head from Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. I use these arms from Thor Ragnarok, or Sabine from Rebels. They come on a lot of different places, those peach arms, with some peach hands put on there. I gave him this little wine bottle, and I used this Iron Man like flick blaster piece from from a bunch of Avengers sets. You can just order it singular for like when he's summoning and Ben and his fists grow blue. And that torso is from one of the bank robbers from Spider-Man Homecoming, the one with the Hulk mask. And these legs are from Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron, from that one scene in that season 1 when he was wearing the black skirt. And this is the season 1 Klaus, not like from the beginning before he went back in time, when he was just wearing that thing. I couldn't have him have like shirtless with the black robe, so I just used this one where there was a shirt underneath it. Next up is Allison. So I use this hair from Miss Marvel. I might come in other places. I think it's pretty rare, but it comes on Miss Marvel from that like that wave of like the 3 sets that were all based off the comic books. That's the hair from Miss Marvel. The head is from Cara Dune from the Mandalorian ATST set. The torso and arms are from I think it was like Mutt from Indiana Jones. And I replaced the peach hands for these like darkish tan ones, which also come on a bunch of different minifigures. With the legs are from the Hidden Side main character from the Welcome to the Hidden Side set. Next up is Diego. So this is one of the minifigures, like one of the things where I think this works really, really well, but people don't think that head works well, but I really think this is like the best I could possibly do. I use this hair from Robin or Tony Stark. I use that head from either Kraven the Hunter or that Lex Luthor guy from that Lex Luthor henchman from some of the Batman sets. That torso is a Jurassic Park guards flipped around because it gets the perfect it gets that perfect V of like clips and like the belt and stuff. I use the arms from the 2020 Black Widow because I think that works really well to get some arm printing on him because he has those clips all over his body. And I use these knife pieces from, like, they came in the Sanctum Sanctorum or Drax, so you can use them from different places. And these legs are from Black Widow, from, again, the 2020 Black Widow. Next up is Luthor. So I use this hair from the original Emmett, or a bunch of different Lego City minifigures. That head is from Thor from Age of Ultron or the first Avengers movie. It doesn't really matter because I don't want to give Luthor lightning eyes. And I think the Thor Ragnarok one has like a too small beard. And so that torso, arms, hands, and legs, the short legs are from Hagrid from Harry Potter. From like the newer ones. Like 2019 and 2018. So next up is Pogo. I used this black, like dark brown slicked back hair from, again, a bunch of different minifigures. But this also comes on one of the Hydra agents from the Age of Ultron sets. I used that head from Lego Chima Gorilla. It's blue, but it's like as close as I can get. Some other people are using the gorilla guy's mask head, but I don't think that works very well because he's not a gorilla, he's a monkey. But I use that torso, arms, and hands from the penguin with some dark gray bendable legs from the newer Harry Potter. Next up is Vanya, like when she's superpowered. So let me bring her down. Some people are using Credence's head. I think that works really, really well, but I don't have it, and so this is as close as I can get, and I think this works well because it turns her head white with, like, the black things around the eyes, which I think is very accurate to the show. The one thing I don't like about this head is the red lipstick. I don't think that works well at all, but this is as close as I can get for now. You can just use the Black Widow head if you don't have this one from, again, the 2020 ones. Anyways, that head I was talking about is from Harley Quinn from a while ago, with this brown hair from Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron. This torso, arms, and hands are from Happy from Spider-Man Homecoming, with some little blue Iron Man like flick blasters, with just plain black legs. Next up is, like, Old Man 5, I guess, but I guess this is Younger 5, I guess. Let's just call him Old 5, even though he's technically younger. So, I use this hat from the Minister of Magic. I use that head from J. Jonah Jameson to get the right mustache. I use the torso and arms from a Lego City businessman with just peach hands put on there instead of yellow, with the plain black legs, and I gave him this briefcase because that's what they were trying to get from him in that scene. So next up is Reginald Hargreaves. I guess that was spoilers if you didn't finish it yet. Then I guess you would just put him on like that. The monocle is on the wrong side, and I couldn't find one with the monocle on the other side, so this is as close as I can get. Well, anyways, while we're talking about that head is from Penguin from some of the old Lego Batman sets, with this black hat, with his hat put on there, with Gandalf or Dumbledore's beard. And the torso, arms, and hands and legs are from the Minister of Magic from Harry Potter. And spoilers, this alien head is from one of, I don't even know what it's called, but one of those aliens that works on Genesis with the wings, and I think that works really well for him. Next up is the handler. I use that hair from Storm from Lego Marvel from like 2014. I use that head. I don't know where I got this head from. Just tell me what minifigure it comes from in the comments below to get her smile. This is her from like the first time you see her in those black robes. So that torso, arms are from Darth Maul from Lego Star Wars with peach hands put on there. And I gave her this little blaster piece. You don't need to do that, but that comes again like Nick Fury and a bunch of minifigures. Those legs are from the newest Darth Vader. I got mine from the Advent calendar. So, on to the next minifigure. So, next up we have Hazel and Cha-Cha. I can make old Hazel. I forgot to bring my minifigure though. But let's do a tutorial on these guys. First up is Hazel. That hair is from Finn. That head is from like a bunch of different guards. I got mine from a Jurassic Park guard. The torso and arms are from a Lego City Businessman. The same torso I used for 5, the old 5. And I gave him peach hands like that. I gave him this Star Wars blaster from a Stormtrooper or a clone. You don't have to do that again, but with some plain black legs. You can give him a briefcase, but right now mine's on 5. So for Cha-Cha, I used this hair from Nia from Lego Ninjago from like for her original hair. That head is from Storm too, because it's the only head I have for her. It's the same torso, arms, and legs as Hazel, but with brown hands put on there to match her skin tone. So almost like second to last up are the Swedes, which hunted them down for illegal time jumping in season 2. So let's get started. So first up, the main brother. I used this hair from J. Jenner Jameson. You could use gray slicked backed hair, but I don't have that, so I'm just using this one for now. I used the head from Lex Luthor. The torso and arms are from that one guy that came in the Advent calendar for Force Awakens. And I gave him this one brown hand. You can switch them out for peach, but I'm running low on peach hands right now. With these legs from a Lego, from one of the Rebels, from that Rebel pack. Next up is this guy. I used that hair from Nearly Headless Nick from Harry Potter from like 2018, the Great Hall set. I used that head from the Clone Wars, that one Jedi who was on the council with the mohawk and the super long ears that were going that way. The torso, arms, and hand are again from one of the Rebels from that Rebel pack with some dark gray legs put on there. Next up is the triplet in the milkman outfit. That's why I have him in this outfit. It doesn't look very accurate, but this is as close as I can get. I mean, it's not as close as I can get, but it's, the easiest way I can make him. I use that head from Sensei Garmadon from Lego Ninjago. I use that head from... This head has come on so much different minifigures, like Rebels, Pilots, a lot of the time from Star Wars, like A-Wing pilots and stuff. The torso and arms are from Zane from the Lego Ninjago movie, with peach hands instead of black put on there. And I gave him this blaster piece. And the legs are from a really old Stormtrooper. So that almost wraps up this Umbrella Academy minifigure tutorial, but I've been saving the best for last. So, as you could probably tell from my profile picture, I might have changed it by the time you're watching this video, but I don't really know. So, my obvious favorite character from Umbrella Academy is the last one I'm going to show. And showing him, and if you've seen this, he's in my 2 most popular videos, so here we go. Last up is 5, my favorite character in the show, and I have him here on his stand mid-teleporting, so first up is 5. I could do a tutorial on how to do his teleportation thing, which is really good for stop motion if you want to do that. So I use this blast piece. It, again, comes on a bunch of Iron Man sets, like Infinity War, with this little 1x1 tile with a clip on top, with one of these little pieces that used to be used to make Iron Man fly before these types of pieces. And if you just clip that on there, then you can connect it to studs and stuff, and you can have them teleporting in your stop motions if you make them. So now for the actual 5 minifigure himself, I used this little cut piece from Emmett or his double-decker couch. That hair is black gelled hair from Dr. Wu from Jurassic Park. The head is from Draco Malfoy from the Great Hall set when he was a kid, because I think that works better than when he was an adult or a teenager or an older kid. I use this torso from the Lego Dimensions Harry Potter, or some of the older Harry Potter sets. And I switched the gray arms for dark blue ones, because his outfit's supposed to be dark blue, and I think this works really well with some peach hands put on there and black bendable legs. So the last character I'm going to do for this is Dolores. I used this, I don't know where I got this head. I think it came from one of the security guards. The torso is from one of the Lego Ninjago civilians from the Lego Ninjago movie, specifically Kai's fire mech. Flipped around with this white arm put on there with the peach hand. Remember, this is a mannequin, so that's why it's not a decapitated human. It is a mannequin. So that rounds up my Umbrella Academy minifigure tutorial. If you want to see any more videos like this, then just say so in the comments below. I might do like a custom minifigure video every Saturday. So if you like this video, like and subscribe, and hope you come by for another video.